Sometimes the smallest dream inside the poorest house is the dream that rises the highest. This is the story of a boy named Naveen, a boy who proved that hope is stronger than poverty. Naveen grew up in a small, dusty town near a river that dried every summer. The streets were quiet. The houses were old. The nights were warm and heavy. His family lived in a one-room home with a metal roof that made noise every time the wind blew. His father worked as a construction helper, carrying heavy stones, mixing cement under the hot sun. His mother sold vegetables in the morning market. Her hands smelled like coriander and soil. They survived day by day. They never saved anything, but they always saved kindness for their son. Whenever Naveen spoke about his dream, they didn't laugh. They didn't say, "We are too poor." They simply listened, as if his dream was something precious. "I want to build machines," he said. "Machines that help sick children." His father nodded slowly. "Tired eyes and gentle hope. Then study," he said. "Even if the world doubts you." We will. The dream was not random. It came from a moment Naveen wished he could forget. When he was 9, his little sister fell sick, in high fever, fast breathing. They rushed her to the nearby clinic, in a place with peeling paint and 2 old machines that worked only when they wanted to. One machine stopped in the middle of the checkup. The doctor hit it twice. Naveen stood at the door, watching his sister struggle and watching the adults panic. He felt helpless, like a small stone in a world too big. That night, he made a silent promise. "All day, I will fix things that break. I will make machines that don't fail children." He didn't know how. He didn't know when. But the promise stayed. School wasn't easy. The benches were cracked. The blackboard was faded. The fan moved slowly like a tired bird. But Naveen loved learning. He never missed a day. After school, he joined his father on construction sites. He carried tools. He arranged bricks. He washed buckets full of cement. Workers sometimes teased him. "Engineer boy, don't forget us when you become famous." He smiled shyly, but inside he felt a strange mix of hope and fear. At night, he studied under a streetlight because electricity at home was a guest that never stayed long. His mother always brought him tea and sat nearby stitching old clothes. She didn't speak much, but her presence said one thing: "You are not alone." Neighbors whispered, "His dream is too big. People like us should not aim so high." Impossible. But Naveen kept studying, quietly, stubbornly, like a seed refusing to die in dry soil. When Naveen was in 9th grade, his school arranged a career seminar. A young biomedical engineer visited from the city. He brought a small heart rate monitor, simple, clean, glowing with purpose. The students watched with excitement, but Naveen watched with longing. He approached the engineer, hesitant, but brave enough to ask, "Sir, can someone like me become an engineer?" The man looked at him, surprised. Then he smiled. "You don't need money first. You need determination first." A simple sentence, but it cracked open the sky above Naveen's life. Those words became his compass. For years after 10th grade, the real battle began. Entrance coaching was expensive. Books were expensive. Practice tests were expensive. His parents could not afford them, and Naveen knew it. So he didn't ask. He simply worked everywhere he could, fixing old phones in a repair shop, delivering groceries on weekends, tutoring kids after school, stacking boxes in a small store. Some days he reached home at midnight, body shaking, eyes burning. His mother reheated leftover rice. His father said softly, "Eat, son. Dreams need strong hands." But inside, Naveen sometimes broke. There were nights he cried quietly into his pillow. Nights he wondered why other students had everything, while he had to fight for every small step. Nights he asked himself, "Am I enough? Can I really do this?" But every time he felt weak, he remembered the engineer's words, and he kept going. On exam day, the sky was gray, and Naveen felt the same. His hands shook. His throat felt tight. He had no fancy pens, no new books, no coaching center advantage. But he had discipline, sacrifice, years of quiet work. He wrote the exam like a person who had nothing, but also like a person who had everything to prove. When results came, Naveen could not open the page. He was afraid of heartbreak. So his friend checked, then screamed, "You did it. You got into the National Engineering College." Naveen's legs gave up. He sat on the ground. Tears fell fast. His father hugged him, with arms that had carried bricks for decades. "My son," he whispered, "you lifted us today." College was a new world. Big buildings, expensive books, bright students from rich families. Naveen felt small again. He took loans. He worked part-time. He studied when others slept. He built circuits in the dorm hallway because he couldn't afford lab hours. Some seniors mocked him. His old bag, his simple clothes, his slow English. But Naveen didn't stop. One professor noticed him. "You work harder than anyone," he said. "Students who struggle the most often build technology that helps the world." Those words stayed with him. Years passed. Slow, steady, powerful. For his final project, Naveen built a low-cost heart monitor for villages like his own, for children like his sister. When he finally graduated with honors, he went home and placed his engineer badge around his father's neck. "Abba, you carried the bricks. I carried the dream. This belongs to you." His mother cried quietly. Her tears were soft, but full of pride. "Our poverty," she whispered, "was never stronger than your courage." Naveen's story teaches us this. Your background does not define you. Your effort does. Dreams are not for the rich. Dreams are for the brave. And if life feels heavy today, remember, the climb is hard, but the view from the top is worth every step. Keep going. Keep believing. Your story is still being written. If Naveen could rise from a broken clinic to building machines that save lives, and you too can rise from wherever you are. Do not wait for tomorrow. Begin today, even with the smallest step. Thank you for listening to Inner Tales. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another tale that brings warmth, clarity, and a little more light to your inner journey while helping you grow day by day in your English learning.